following speculation about whether Susie Wolff and her husband had been sharing information confidential to her employers. Formula One management, the FIA, announced an investigation into the alleged conflict of interest. An outraged Susie and her husband subsequently issued separate but coordinated statements, rejecting the allegations and denouncing the investigation. Toto went further to threaten legal action against the FIA, declaring that a red line had been crossed. One cannot help but wonder why the Wolffs were so outraged and surprised, given that, as we have said in previous videos, they put themselves in this position when Susie accepted the job with the organizers of the races that her husband competes in. Before going further, we invite those of you who haven't yet done so, to like, subscribe and click the notifications icon, to be notified when the next video is uploaded. When Susie accepted the job as the inaugural head of the F1 Academy, we, and many others, opined that this was a payoff for dropping the appeal against the shameful robbery of Sir Lewis's 8th world title, in Abu Dhabi 2 years ago. We gave the warning then, that it would come back to haunt them, and, now that it has, they only have themselves to blame. They should understand that the person who approached them with the offer set them up for this attack, and worse is yet to come, as they are now prisoners of fortune. Though the investigation has since been closed, it can be reopened at any time, because there is a genuine conflict of interest. The Wolffs are now at the mercy of anyone in F1, or the FIA, reprising the allegation on different grounds. The fact that the FIA opened an investigation on what some consider to be flimsy grounds is neither here nor there, given that the FIA and F1 are havens of conflicts of interest. The Wolffs were targeted, for some yet to be disclosed reason, and nothing to do with the claims of misogyny. It is ironic that Susie is claiming misogyny when her husband is threatening legal action on her behalf. Why did Susie not threaten legal action in her own statement? It is ironic that many in the F1 media and elsewhere are echoing Toto's sentiment that his wife was being attacked as a way of getting at him, when many did not denounce the attacks on Meghan Markle as a way of getting her husband to drop his lawsuits against the toxic media. Toto may want to take note of the fact that at the time of this video, Prince Harry has just won his case against the Mirror Group newspapers, one of the toxic British media that targeted his wife, to dissuade him from bringing the case. It is ironic that Toto Wolff did not understand that sometimes you have to stand up for what is right, no matter the consequences, and by dropping the Hamilton appeal, he was lighting himself up as an easy target. After all, is this not the same FIA that he has been in a constructive dialogue with since dropping his appeal 2 years ago? What did he think would happen when the FIA were continuing to target Sir Lewis while engaged in constructive dialogue with him? How many times can he cry wolf before realizing that no one is paying the slightest attention to him? Did Michael Masi recoil in fear when he shouted "No Mikey no"?
No Mikey, no Mikey, that was so not right.
Go ahead, Toto.
You need to reinstate the lap before. That's not right.
Toto?
Yes.
It's called a motor race, okay?
Sorry?
Did the FIA wilt under his threat of legal action 2 years ago? Surely, he does not believe they closed the investigation because of his empty threat of legal action, yet again. In any event, he has made it clear that he still reserves all his legal rights, and will certainly address the matter in due course. So, Mr. Wolff, if the FIA have finally crossed the red line as you claim, then, you have no other option but to take legal action, lest you be seen as crying wolf yet again. If you are not prepared to huff and puff and blow their house down, then you should get out of the way and let someone like a Niki Lauda, Helmut Marko, or Prince Harry do what you are so obviously incapable of, or unwilling to do.